Okay, 6th grade, we're going to talk about frequency tables today. Frequency table is a way of organizing information, and oftentimes in a frequency table it is used to track results and to, so the tally marks are used to track the results, and then the frequency is actually the numeral, the number of tallies, okay? So I'm going to do a little survey to demonstrate this. These are the 3 colors that I've picked. And I want you to raise your hand if you prefer the color red, or the color blue, or the color green, okay? Who prefers the color red? 1, 2, 3.
No, he's never raised it.
3 people prefer the color red. How many prefer the color blue? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Notice that I grouped them by 5s when you're doing tallies. And who prefers the color green?
Yeah! Just kidding. You guys are all Seahawks. I already voted.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Quiet, please. Now, this is how you tally the results. Then you write the frequency, meaning that you write this as a numeral. So you would write the number 3. You would write the number 10. Or you would write the number 5 in the frequency column. Okay? That's how you use the frequency column. You can also use a line plot to track results. Now the line plot is nice because you can again look at it, and just by looking at it, it looks like a bar graph. Alright? So that's how a line plot is used. Okay? Now, you can also use what's called a cumulative frequency column. Alright? This is used not for surveys like this necessarily, but when you're surveying or figuring out how long somebody has done something for. For example, let's say that we were to ask a question like, how many of you have 0 to 1 hour of screen time per day? How many of you 1 to 2 hours? And how many of you over 2 hours? Okay? So how many of you have 0 to 1 hour, would you say? 1, 2, 3. How many of you would think you have about 1 to 2 hours of screen time a day? 4, 5, 6.
How much you use or how much you're allowed to have?
No, how much you actually have. And how many of you have over 2 hours of screen time per day?
Mine changed me to over
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now, with this result, we would write down the frequency of each. But the cumulative frequency is different. The cumulative frequency tracks or adds the results as you go down. Okay? So in this case, in the first column you would just write 3. In the second column you would write what? 9. Because we would add 6. So this is 9 total people from here up.
Oh, yeah.
And this would be 19 total people from here up. So that way you can answer questions like, how many of the people surveyed said that they are on a screen for at least 2 hours? Okay, or 1 to 2 hours. Then that would be all of the 9, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because these people are on, I'm sorry, for less than 2 hours. Or 2 hours or less, I should say. Then we would have 9 people that are on for 2 hours or less, right? And you can answer that question using the cumulative frequency sign. That's what that number does. All right? Any questions on the cumulative frequency column? See what that does? It adds them up as you go. All right? You can ask things like, how many minutes of exercise do you do? How long does it take you to get to school in the morning?
12 minutes.
Okay, so like 10 to 20 minutes, 0 to 10 minutes, whatever. You could ask things like, how many pets do you have? Yeah, how many of this? Or how many? Right. Those are things that work really well for cumulative frequency. Okay?